Hey guys, I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Team Kilo 23. This is the first video out of collaboration between Airsoft Team Kilo 23 and Airsplat.com. Today I'll be going over the DeepFire full tune-up kit for the M4A1. This is an awesome kit, by the way. I just gave a quick look at it and it really is high quality. It's got everything you really need for the upper half of the gearbox. This first video, this is a two-part video kind of idea. This first video I'll be going over every part in detail, giving you the pros and cons of everything. The second video I'll be installing it in my Matrix Tactical Systems M4A1 carbine. And I'll go over everything you need to do and everything you need to know to install this in your weapon. But I'm not going to give you a disassembly guide on the weapon. This is for when you are inside the gearbox. From there it's relatively easy since this does not have a gear set and you don't need to shim it. DeepFire parts are pretty hard to find these days, especially in the US. Airsplat.com is one of the few places on the internet in the United States that carries DeepFire parts, and the only store in the US that I know of that carries their full tune-up kits. Airsplat.com carries 3 DeepFire tune-up kits, one for the AK-47, one for the MP5, and one for the M4. This is for the M4, so it's a really great kit. I really recommend it. It retails for $110 on Airsplat.com. Alright, now let's go over all the internal parts that come with the DeepFire full tune-up kit for the M4A1 carbine. The foam unit is pretty good foam. Your parts aren't going to get damaged in it. Now, it doesn't have a bottom to it, so if you just lift the foam up when you get it, your parts are going to go flying everywhere, so just be careful, guys. Start going over the parts. You got your awesome bore-up cylinder head. Really thin ring here, so you can use silent piston heads and you'll get a slightly lower decibel sound. It's got 2 O-rings here, which is awesome because you get a better air seal. This is really light. It's made of, I believe, aluminum, so you're going to get a great durability rate. It's going to be quite a bit quieter because it's a lighter piece. Bore-up cylinder. For the M4, it's got 3 slots, which I've never seen this before in any cylinder, which is pretty interesting. It's bore-up, so it's great. It's light. I'm pretty sure it's made of aluminum as well. Get your bearing metal spring guide. It's pretty sure it's made of steel. Not a lot of companies make bearing metal spring guides. They're usually polycarbonate shaft, but I believe DeepFire and ICS and SRC are the only companies that make these. These are great, and they're going to be a lot more durable than anything with a plastic shaft. And the tappet plate says A2 DeepFire on it. Now this is a really flexible tappet plate, more so than most brands. It'll probably last you a little longer than most. Comes with 6mm solid metal bushings. They're not bearing. There's my nozzle. The nozzle's got a small O-ring on the inside of it, so you're going to get a much better air seal with that and a higher FPS. The piston is one of my favorite pieces out of this. It says DeepFire on the piston, just like half the parts in the set, because it's DeepFire. And the teeth are made of titanium, so the teeth will literally probably never die on you. The piston itself will be the first thing that dies on you, not the teeth. So this piston is going to be really insanely durable. It's going to last you a long time. You can probably use this with a lot of high power springs. But what comes with this kit is an M120 spring. This is going to get you between about 400 to 420 feet per second. And that's probably about the most you can use on most outdoor ranges. Finally, we got to the piston head. This is, I believe it's an aluminum piston head. It's bearing, obviously. It's pretty light. It's not going to do a lot of wear. It's ported. So you're going to get a great compression rate, great air seal, and it's going to be pretty consistent. One of the greatest advantages of buying a full tune-up kit is the fact that you get consistency throughout the entire upgrade set. When you have a Franken gearbox or a gearbox that's got a lot of parts from different companies, you tend to get pretty inconsistent results between like FPS, rate of fire, and just overall accuracy and consistency of your weapon. When you buy a full tune-up kit like this, you get consistency throughout every part inside of it because they're all made by the same company and they're all going to work with each other the way they're supposed to. This goes for $110 on airsplat.com, and I highly recommend buying from them. And they're one of the cheapest, least expensive websites on the internet when it comes to parts. This is the first of 2 parts that'll cover everything with the DeepFire full tune-up kit for the M4. The second part of this video series will show you how to install this DeepFire kit in your M4A1, and I'll go over everything you need to know once you're got the gearbox out. I'm not going to show you guys a disassembly video because you can go find those anywhere. This has been a collaboration video between Airsoft Team Kilo 23 and Airsplat.com. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.